What's up, everybody? Got another Bible to show you guys. This is the 400 E1R from Local Church Bible Publishers. So what does that mean? This is the Note Takers edition in a one-piece red iron calfskin cover. So let's look at it. All right, so it's got the raised ribs on the spine, Holy Bible, Authorized King James, and Church stamped on the spine. You also have your sewn perimeter there. You can also see the tooled line around the perimeter also. Opening it up, you have your, it's a synthetic liner, but still feels really nice. It has iron calfskin stamped inside. The corner work is pretty nice and tidy. It's not too bad. You see it's edged into the block. Tabbed into the block, edge lined, what I meant to say. You have a bunch of cardstock. That's why I'm skipping all that. You have a bunch of cardstock for notes. Then you have your presentation pages and legacy information. So it has all your family stuff, family information that you'd fill out. And here's the title page. So this is from Local Church Bible Publishers. And again, this is the 400 E1R. That means the Executive Series, and it's a one-piece red leather. And it's in an iron calfskin. You see the date, November of 2017 as well. Pretty neat. I like how they do their information. Really simplistic and easy to keep organized and read and understand. So here is your translators to the reader, which is always important. If you've never read the translators to the reader, it is great stuff, at least for understanding the King James, how it was translated. Good stuff. All right, then you have the epistle dedicatory, I believe. Just a minute. Right here. All right, and then you get to your contents. Now, what makes this Note Takers edition special is this right here. You have an 11-point font. It's a large font, verse by verse layout, and it's a single column, obviously, with a 2.5-inch margin. So this might be one of the best preaching Bibles that you could come up with. I mean, really, it's a great note takers, but you could write sermon notes in this large of a margin, and it would be great. You know, most folks want a verse by verse, so that is basically almost every King James version is going to be a verse by verse. And this is going to be a single column verse by verse with a large font, you know, a great paper. This is like a 37 GSM paper, I believe, and a 2.5-inch margin. What else is on your list for great for a great preaching Bible? I mean, goodness gracious, you have your large font. And really a great readable font. This is not a self-pronouncing text. So to me, I prefer not having the pronunciation marks in the text. I like it like this. I mean, it's easier to read for me. Honestly, I know that the pronunciation's there to help the reader read, but it actually distracts me at times. I guess the best thing to do is to study beforehand so that you know how to pronounce things. Then you can read it more fluidly in a text like this. So you don't have the references. That's one of the things. But in a preaching Bible, you really don't need the references. You're going to be writing all that stuff in your sermon notes or in your notes area. So this is not so much for study. This is kind of built for either journaling or preaching. Like, really, this would be ideal. And it's not often that you're going to turn the pages much. I mean, because you're going to have 19 verses from, I guess 30 verses between this page and this page. It's not very often that you're going to preach over that many verses. And you could do a lot of your notes in here and here. And it's just going to be easy to read from wherever you're at, however far back you are from the pulpit. Anyway, it's really good stuff. Looks beautiful. Great paper. You see the black and gold head and tail bands with 2 ribbons. Now, this is one thing I kind of wish more people would do, is to put more ribbons in these editions. And these are smaller ribbons. That's, it's not perfect. So, I mean, that's one critique I would say, is that for note takers editions like this, of course, it's advertised for the person who takes notes. But really, this is a preacher's Bible. This is built to be preached out of. And really, if you're flipping back and forth, you'd probably need more than 2 ribbons. But if it's just for someone taking notes, yeah, 2's probably enough. But that's just my personal opinion, though. The gold gilding is really nice. Now, local church always does a great job with their gilding. I mean, it is beautiful, beautifully done. And they have some videos online for how they do their gilding. And it's always one of the best. I love it. All right, and this is a black letter text, so I'll show you in the gospel right here. This is the Gospel of John. You can see it's a black letter text. But this is just really nice. I mean, really, really nice. There's a concordance. Let me show you the concordance back here. Here we go. It's a nice concordance too. I like that they use a larger font, because most concordances in most other Bibles, they're going to use a smaller font. And this is not at all like that. And the concordance is pretty extensive. So it's really, really nice. Very, very usable. It's not just a decoration in the back of the Bible. It's built to be used. Larger font, more references. So it's really a nice concordance. Easiest to use, in my opinion. One of the easiest to use. Here we get to the maps, and I love these maps. God bless you guys in Michigan with your maps on matte cardstock. God bless you guys. This is beautiful. These are great maps on matte cardstock. This is the best material you can put maps on. These people know what they're doing. They put it on matte cardstock. They got a few maps, and then you have blank cardstock for notes. I would love to see lined paper eventually in some of these. I don't know what it'd take to get some lined paper, but I know this is obviously a note taker's edition, so there's going to be plenty of room to write without lined paper. I get that. I'm just saying, in general, it would be nice to have lined paper as well. So, but this is super nice. I love the contrast with the black liner and the red cover. It's really nice. And I got the red light on in the background, so it's kind of reflecting off that black. It just really looks nice, that black and red. Oh, with the gold gilding. It looks good. Looks really nice. The headband and tailband there look really nice and tidy, and it just looks great. This thing is great. It really is. Very impressed with this thing, and local church is holding it down. I mean, there's some good Bibles. Really nice. I want to say thank you to my buddy who gave this to me. He was giving this to me as a gift. I'm probably going to give it away to a friend of mine. So just passing the blessing along. So I just wanted to give it a review before I got a chance to give it away. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like Bible reviews and stuff, and sometimes at times random stuff. But I do Bible reviews, tutorials, all kind of cool stuff. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And thank you guys for watching. God bless.